Good morning, Susan Hamilton here, Chief Executive Officer of OffBeat Business Media, coming to you from my kitchen because my office is directly upstairs and it's immediately across the hallway from my son, and this next couple of days he's going to have his grandkids, or my grandchildren here, his children. Beautiful, beautiful babies that I love so much, but they are both very young. One is 2 and one is 1, and they are both still getting up in the middle of the night and keeping him quite busy. So while he takes care of all of that, that's wonderful. I just know he needs that extra sleep. So when I start my day when they're here, I do it a little bit differently, like many of you. And that's why I bring it up. That's why I talk about the things of life. Because 80% of American micro to small business this is their experience too. I get it. This is part of what we're doing. We're building our business while we're raising our kids, while we're taking care of our parents, while we have a veteran in our family or workspace, maybe active duty, as I do. Maybe we have addicts in our family. Over 30% of us have an addict in our family or workspace. And that changes things, doesn't it? Because when you look at who hires from the ex-offender community, it tends to be family business, because they're the ones that are willing to take those risks and take that on, and that's important. But so many people don't know how to do that well, and especially in a family business setting where there are not specific parameters set in place, sometimes that can be a tricky place to navigate. It's one of the things that I do in my consulting business, is help business owners understand how to do that and how to do it successfully. It's very important to me because I believe we can change generations of dysfunction when we stand alongside of the people that we know have struggled, and we help them get back up. Do you know that if we can get an ex-offender employed within 4 days of going through a great program inside the system, we can actually change generations of dysfunction? That's a big deal to us. It's a big deal here to everyone as we are building up the new OffBeat Business Media Network, soon to be launched, and that's very exciting. We want to make sure that we are covering the issues that are dear to our heart, and I know that you have issues that are dear to your heart as well. You've got things that you want to accomplish in your business, and it's early on in the year. There's a lot of things you can do, but I want to challenge you. You're going to have some setbacks out there. What are you going to do in the face of that? What are you going to speak into your life to do something about it? Listen, every word that you think, every word that you speak, every word that you write really does impact everything that is going on around you. You are creating your world with your words every single day. And I can prove that because miserable people sound miserable, don't they? Sick people sound sick. They're always talking about how sick they are, or how sick they're about to be, or how sick they think they're going to be, or how sick somebody told them that they were about to be because of this. Healthy people don't do that. Healthy people sound healthy. They make healthy choices. They talk healthy. They help other people be healthy. Healthy people talk healthy. Poor people sound poor. They're always broke. They're always needing something. They can't quite afford the next thing in their business. They know they ought to, but money. They know they need, and a lot of people make this choice. They say, God told me to do this. Let me ask money if I can do it. Money, can I do that? And we got to realize what that looks like and what that really is. But wealthy people sound wealthy. Successful people sound successful, and there's something to that. And I want you to realize that you're out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. What you put in there is what's going to come out in a squeeze. And when you are the 80% of American micro to small business, you're being squeezed, baby, and you know it. You've been squeezed for a while. We have made a legislative spider web of things that it takes to be in business and be compliant with your business and all of this other garbage. It's about time we started standing up and saying, no. And so many people think they can't. They think, well, I'm just my voice. I'm just a family business. I'm not. Family businesses don't even consider themselves small businesses. Interesting. Micro to small business tends to be family-owned business. It's okay, 80% of you, to recognize who you are and realize that more of you feel like you than anybody else. The other group is just noisier. What can we do to change things in our favor? What can we do to impact legislation that is directly affecting us? And that would be taxation, healthcare, the Veterans Administration, and criminal justice. What can we do about that? Well, we can be strong. We can unite. We can start getting really, really great. Instead of borrowing money, we can start making more money. We don't have time for coaching. What about listening to the OffBeat Business Show? What about getting the OffBeat Business Magazine, downloading the app, getting that information in little 20-minute segments here and there, just so you can take something with you that encourages you and moves you on. It can be done. Join the OffBeat Business Alliance today and realize that we are not a small thing. We are a great big thing, and we are rebuilding American business influence locally, nationally, and abroad. And it starts with us. It starts with the language that you have to encourage another business owner with something you do awesome today, because there's something you do awesome today. There is something that you know better than anyone else, and you need to be writing that. And right now, we are offering the very first time, we're putting cold hard cash on upgrading the types of content we're sharing, and it's been excellent. So it's a tough one, right? But in 2017, the contributor of the year is gonna make $1,000, and that's a big deal. If you win the viewers' choice poll at the end of the year, you can win $300 for the first prize, $150 for the second prize, and $75 for the third prize. We're not kidding. We know that it takes a lot for you to add something extra to your schedule, and we want to reward you for that. And we do that even at our mixers. We'll buy you dinner. Come on out to our mixers every single month. Meet your advocates, shake hands, understand that you can, in a relaxed environment, meet other people that you might decide to outsource to, or you might realize that you have a wise business alliance with that'll make you stronger. Guys, corporations that make big money are making those choices on a regular basis, and we want to make sure that you've got access to that in a manner that works for your life in business. Bring your spouse. We're not here to get in the way of your business. We're here to support your family business. And there's so many more things that we do on a regular basis that we didn't even touch on here. But that was my OBA update for today. Get excited, get encouraged, use your words for good, make a difference in this space, and stand up for yourself, American business. We believe in you. Join the OffBeat Business Alliance today.